Nepo on 7 points. And Sahaj, I mean, Gukesh there on 6.5. I would say he has amazing chances still. I mean, I don't even know which game is important because each and every one seems so crucial to the actual standings.
I don't know if the camera's frozen or he's actually sleeping, but that is,
I
oh my
think he's
Okay.
God.
sleeping.
Full on nap. Full on nap mode by Nijat.
Sahaj भाई ये भी प्रेप में था क्या?
ये तो सपने ले रहा है, ये
you
क्या
know,
हो
you
रहा
know,
है?
you know, you know, Tanya, just like I want to mention something. अगर आप board पे सो रहे हो, तो you like try to hide
he
it, थोड़ा
he
सा. He's just,
he
he's just
खुले
out in the
में.
open, यार.
No, this is game on. This is game on. And Gukesh is, look at that. He again is leaning back. And Avasov sar pakad kar बैठ गया है दोनों साइड से.
Exactly. And chat भी कह रही है कि Sahaj is telling moves to Nijat through the camera. अरे Sahaj भाई ये कौन सी टेलीपैथी है?
ये position तो, so you're saying कि because he's listening to me, इसलिए उसकी position खराब हो गई, हाँ?
Fully agree with you. This is a lot of pressure on Vidit. The king is extremely awkwardly placed. To me, it just feels like you're not happy with your king there. No way will Vidit allow the queen trade like your, Fabi allow the queen trade. Queen d6. I'm not sure what's a good square, but queen b6 comes to mind. Queen h5 comes to mind with ideas of g5. Oh, I like that because then you come in with your queen as well for white. For Vidit, this is big pressure. And look at the clock. He still has 11 moves to make and he's got 11 minutes. That's a minute per move at an average, guys. This is
He's
going to be a
struggling.
tough one. This is a
He's
struggle.
Very
he's
tough, yeah.
struggling. Sahaj, do you think he can hold this? Rook d7, by the way, not the best move. Can he hold this? Because as of now, it looks really bad. And I don't want Vidit to lose. I want him to finish off with a couple of victories that would do his confidence great good. But yahan full pressure. Caruana ko pata hai what is at stake.
Quick action replay and chat. We will go to the Gukesh game right after this. Ali Reza picks up the rook, takes the knight. We were looking at queen takes rook, but Ali Reza, he's Alpha Reza. He brings his own ideas to the board, takes the queen. Rook coming still looks extremely complicated with Ali Reza's rook entering onto d1. आ गया वो आगे, attacking the knight. Knight भी आगे आ गया, rook भी आगे आ गया. White की position क्यों better है यहाँ पे? Knight into pawn mara, rook e7, attacking the knight, rook c5, defending the knight, f6, creating a luft कि कोई back rank में कुछ ना हो जाए. Bishop b4, lining up with the rook. King comes forward, h4, h5, and king to f2. This is the live board. The bar says Hikaru is clearly better.
Maybe Gukesh, he can go and check what's happening because even they have 2 minutes on the clock.
They have 2 minutes on the clock, and still there are 2 moves to be made by Black. Quick update: King g7 defending the h6 pawn, Bishop a4. So we were calling out this action, and Gukesh desperately trying to get the knight into the game. d5 square was stopped, but now this pawn is defended. The rook gets active. What a move by Gukesh! This one was a retreating move with an attacking idea. Rook a2 aya, Bishop b4, defending the a5 pawn, not allowing any activity. Eventually, what he wants is c5 करके ये knight को active करना. King f3. First, he gets rook to the only open file. I'm expecting either the rook to come in next hedge or free up the knight and bring it into the game. We last left it around, well, not around here, but somewhere around here, and lots of moves. This is where we left it. Queen e3, c5 on the board. This was a move we were looking at. Rook e5, Aya. Rook was attacked by the knight. Wow, look at that. Taking advantage of
Nice.
the pin.
Wow.
Very nice move. Beautiful move by Fabi. Vidit ki queen goes into passivity and loses the c5 pawn. After rook e7, trying to get out of this pin situation. Fabi not giving tempos. Attacks on g7. Rook ko hataya to h5. Bishop comes in with a check, already up a pawn. This is looking very difficult. And look at the way Fabi's playing on both sides of the board. Rook goes here, bishop starts targeting from this side, queen starts targeting from the b6 square. Coming in, king b8, rook c5. This is our live board. And I think b4, b5 Sahaj is incoming. Played really well by Firuza. Knight ko bachaya. g5 is where the bar shoots up. It looks like an incredibly weakening move, but not clear why it's so bad. Pawn takes pawn. He loses this pawn, and Firuza's idea was to get rid of this knight so that he could activate his rook. You know, I see the bar. But again, I don't completely understand it, Sahaj. Let's quickly get the update on the Abasov board. King E2 attack kiya hai, but this walks into the idea that you guys were talking about. And now C5.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, wait.
C5. Wait,
Oh,
why is this?
Maybe the king
no,
just comes now.
there is
The
actually a
king.
huge problem with this variation. It's crazy concept, by the way. After rook c3, if we
After
go
rook
back,
C3, yes.
yeah. So black can actually not take rook c2. I mean, I think for the trade, black can just play rook a3.
Oh, this bishop is trapped.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That
So,
is amazing.
so if he
Yeah,
Look at
that's
cannot,
such a
this.
nice gift. That's such a nice gift.
but
The gift that
that
keeps on giving.
it's
Hmm.
gone, no? Because c4 pawn mil gaya, then knight d5. I mean, I'm completely winning as Gukesh. But my question is, Sahaj, with this draw, kya ye, this is the end for Prag's journey in the candidates in terms of first place. Because ab, for example,
And he
sare
just offered
leaders,
it. He just offered it. Handshake, Sahil.
Yeah.
yeah, that is the end of the game, and Prag will definitely not be happy. Can we go to the moves, Tanya?
Let's do it. Let's take it from where, which was actually not very long back. King E2 khela gaya tha. Gukesh, of course, played the best move on the board. Rook C3 attacking the C4 pawn. Ye pawn badhaya. And not rushing once again with the decision to take this pawn. He doesn't go in with this. He first improves his knight. What does he have in mind, Sahaj, for bishop takes pawn? Rook C2
Yeah,
khela gaya.
Vidit is not looking happy though. He's like, यार कहाँ फंस गया मैं यार, क्या ही गेम है. Fabi putting all the pressure, and Fabi को option भी नहीं है भाई, जीतना ही उसको. अब सारे लोग जीत गए. Hikaru also won, so he has to win this somehow.
Hmm.
Gukesh ने subtle सा ऐसे अपनी sleeves ऊपर करी. He knows it's over. And I think एक अब्बासov के साथ ही
Let's
था ना,
zoom
when
in.
he stood up and started walking last time जब वो जीता था. So
Let's
I don't
zoom
know
in.
if
Let's get our full player
हाँ,
cam. And we have a
Yes.
designation. Gukesh has done it in a must win. He gets the win done. Gukesh delivers for India, keeps himself in the race with 2 games remaining. Chat, Gukesh is in the lead with Yan Nepomniachtchi and with Hikaru Nakamura. What a guy.
Sahaj, what an achievement by this 17-year-old back in the lead at the candidates.
Brilliant performance, and what a game, yaar. I mean, ऐसा नहीं कि it was topsy turvy or anything like that. It's just from start to finish, he just completely outplayed him with the black pieces. I mean, can't believe he's 17, yaar. Honestly,
Yeah.
like unbelievable. I mean,
No
he's so mature,
emotion.
like in like it, he showed such maturity in his game today, like throughout. It was unbelievable.
And look at him, still no
Maturity.
emotions. Still no
Maturity
emotions, very
on the
calm.
board and off the board.
Yeah.
You know, as you're saying, no emotion there at all. Calmly puts the pieces back, calmly takes his score sheet, leaves the playing hall on the brink of making history. His first candidates, 17-year-old. It's not about experience. He's eyeing that spot to fight for the world championship. And so far, Gukesh is doing just incredible stuff. I would go rook takes knight and look at checkmating the black king. I mean, why do you want to even trade queens? But queen takes knight might even be a very professional approach. Fabi going for Vidit's king. He wants more for Vidit. This is once again a very difficult end.
Sahaj, sorry to interrupt you. Vidit has resigned the game. It is over. Camera हल्के से कुछ seconds के delay पे चल रहे हैं. We can see on the board, Vidit Gujarati has indeed resigned the game. And we can see his eyebrows go up, and yeah, sad moment again for Vidit. I think it's not getting any easier. He's shaking his head. Yeah, it was that, that head shake, when you're thinking, I mean, how did I get here? Like, it makes no sense. And that's the handshake.
A huge victory for the American Grandmaster. And that is where we are. These are our pairings going into round 13.
We might think the results don't matter. Yeah, Prag, for example, doesn't have a chance. But second game, hum dekhe Prag against Caruana. So, Caruana in a must-win scenario. Prag is going to help the other 3 if he holds that game, and I am betting on him winning or drawing that game. But the big clashes, of course, will be the first Ian Nepomniachtchi against Hikaru Nakamura. And of course, it will be Gukesh against Firuza. Excellent pairing for Gukesh there. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Sahaj. Thanks a lot, Levi, for the amazing transitions. And thank you, chat, for joining. See you day after tomorrow. Bye-bye.